boy, DJ Richie Skye, back in the building with another video. Listen, y'all, your boy's still sick as a dog, but you know, the news just keep on popping, so we gotta keep on dropping these videos. Now, with that being said, we gotta talk about this new interview that Falynn did with Cocktails with Queens, your girls Claudia Jordan, Selena Johnson, and the rest of the crew, okay? It was very revealing, and we're going to get into everything that she had to say. Plus, we got a little bit of tea on Basketball Wives, like who's not returning for this next season, okay? So let's get into all of that. Oh, before we do, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, and join the texting community so you can, be alerted when a new video drops, okay? Now, let's get into this whole situation. Basketball Wives. As you guys know, Basketball Wives is returning for another season. You know, Evelyn will not be there, very sad for a lot of Evelyn fans. We have, Brandy Maxio returning, Duffy returning, Brooke Bailey, Angel returning, British Williams returning along with Jackie Christie. So we got a good mix of nostalgia in the building. But for those of you who are OG fans, sad news. Our friends at BBWT Inc. have reported that OG will not be returning to the new season. So I know that's gonna be sad for a lot of you guys, and honestly, with the way that things were left at the end of last season, this is not surprising to me because she was pretty much ousted by Jackie Christie. So with that being said, we also gotta talk about your girl, Kristen Scott. She also will not be returning. Now, to me, this whole situation with Kristen, that's really bad because I feel like you didn't jeopardize your relationship with your family over this whole show. And I just felt like, ooh, that's gotta hurt given that you not being asked back. So, that's kind of sad. Also, we have your girl Phoebe not returning either. Now, I know a lot of you guys weren't really fans of Phoebe's anyway, but I actually kind of liked her. She was kind of spunky and spicy. She didn't really add a lot to the show, but it would have been nice to see her kind of flourish in that environment. But I suppose without her friend Evelyn there, it would be really no reason to keep her. So we have those three ladies out. I'm still trying to figure out if Jennifer Williams is in. I'm gonna do some super sleuthing to figure that out. Last I heard she was, but I really don't know. So we'll have to stay tuned for that. Now, let's move on over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta and discuss this whole situation with Falynn Pena, okay? Doing the interview with Cocktails with Queens on Fox Soul, okay? And you know they got into it. They got to asking the questions, okay? Now, one of the biggest allegations to come out of this interview was that basically Falynn alleges that her ex-husband Simon told her that Porsha Williams slept with his cousin for a Rolls Royce, allegedly, okay? Wow, okay? This was apparently one of the many things that he allegedly had told her about Porsha. So she was really shocked when this whole situation popped off that he would want to be with someone that he had allegedly spoken so ill about. So that was shocking to her as well. She also doesn't believe that this whole situation is real, and she does believe that if they do end up getting married, that they will have a contract or some type of, prenuptial agreement, because she says that Simon will not be willing to part with his money. Now, if I'm rich, okay, I'm not trying to part with my money either, okay? And that's just that on that. If I got nightclubs and planes and automobiles and whatnots, okay, I'm not trying to part with nothing like that either. But my question for you guys is, if you're watching, does this make you feel any differently about Porsha in any way, shape, or form? I'm just curious, because Porsha was a fan favorite on the show. Now, let's get all the way into whether or not Porsha and Falynn were friends. Now, Falynn alleges, because Porsha had stated that they were not friends. They were just, put together on the show to introduce Falynn to the franchise. However, Falynn alleges that Porsha actually spent quite a bit of time at her house and even took some of her clothes home because they spent time hanging out together and, you know, hanging out in the closet or whatever. So she actually took some of her clothes, according to Falynn, allegedly, okay? So not only did she get some of your clothes, girl, she got your man. What in the world? But let's take things a step further, because I don't know if you guys have been following Jalen online, but you guys will recall that Simon had alleged that Falynn was cheating on him with Jalen, who was one of Falynn's assistants, okay? She apparently had two. One was Jalen and one was another female. But she does basically confirm that her and Jalen are together at this point. They is together, that's her babe or whatever. So, you know, Lisa Ray had some questions because she was like, you know, so basically you just did this, y'all two did the same thing to each other. You know, he was alleging that you was cheating and you end up getting with the person and okay? So that's how Lisa Ray saw it, but they didn't have time to really go into any more details or ask any more questions about the whole situation because they had to end the segment, okay? So they had to put that whole situation to rest. But again, let me ask you guys this question. Does any of this change how you feel about the Porsha and Simon situation? Does it change how you feel about Falynn? You know what I'm saying? Because now we have the truth of it all, and the truth of it all is that she has ended up with Jalen. She says that they were not together during the time that they were alleged to have been together. And also she alleges that Simon got mad at her because he found out that she was dating some celebrity around the same time that that girl had come out and talked about how she had allegedly rode around in Simon's car or whatever. You guys remember what I'm talking about, okay? So it's a lot of layers to this whole situation. Honestly, it's very confusing. I feel like I need a timeline breakdown of when everything happened and came to be. And it'll be interesting to see how this whole situation is explained in Porsha's spinoff. Additionally, it'll be interesting to see if Falynn does any more interviews giving any more information about this whole situation. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Are you guys gonna miss OG, Kristen, and Phoebe on Basketball Wives? And I want to know, what do you think about this whole Falynn interview? I will place the link for the interview with Falynn and Cocktails with Queen on Fox Soul down below so that you guys can watch it for yourself. It's about 12 minutes long. It's very, very good. It's very, very insightful interview. And I honestly wish that they had more time as well. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, and I will catch you in the next video.